Hello and welcome to the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. Tonight we are going to be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is going to be chase race number 2 for the trucks, so we got a pretty good field coming in here tonight. I know that the race server went up a little bit later than usual, so we're still going to get the broadcast in. We'll go ahead and start it now. These guys still got about 50 seconds left of practice. And then after that, they're going to go in and take a few minutes to qualify, and we're going to go ahead and advance the session into the race. So we should be racing shortly, I'd say within the next 5 minutes. So far in practice, you can see at the top of the board, that number 48, Greg Rourke. I know Indy is one of his favorite racetracks, so look for that 48 to be fast tonight. And we know that 6 of Chase Alvey's fast. He's fast every time he comes in here. So I don't think Indy's going to be any exception to that. And then you see third place there on the chart so far in practice is going to be Dylan Altum in that 92. Dylan's fast almost every track we go to. Those are 3 trucks very capable of going to victory lane tonight. Yeah, if you look, we're not looking at the racetrack. We're actually looking at the website. Got the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series logo up here for you. Going to change our overlays. Nation and I are going to work on that, where we can get the overlays to correspond for the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series, and of course the Twisted Tuesday K&M Pro Series and our Thursday X Series with the Xfinity cars. Glad to see the viewers starting to tune in here. We are running a few minutes behind. Had a little trouble setting up the race server tonight. We got it dialed in, and these guys are ready to go racing. They're in qualifying now. They're only going to do this for about 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll go ahead and advance the session for them. Hone in on that 3 truck of Hal Amy making his qualifying run here tonight. So far it looks like top of the board is, we ain't got a lap in yet, so we don't know. Indy's a pretty interesting track. It is an oval, 2 long straightaways and 2 short ones, 4 distinctively, four corners. Literally 4 corners. You got turn 1, a short chute, turn 2, then you got a long straightaway. You go through turn 3, another short chute, and then turn 4, and then another long straightaway. That'll be a lap around Indianapolis tonight. These trucks seem to get loose after about 4 or 5 laps on the tires, so we'll watch for that tonight. Should be interesting to watch these guys hang on to it. So far you see that 48 with a fast time. See how Lamy's going to pull off the track here. See Tim Hamlet sitting at the end of pit road. Go Jeff Martin. He's putting a time down now, so we'll see where Jeff can land here. Yeah, he's into the wall, so that's going to disallow his qualifying time there. I think these guys are probably going to be getting close to advancing the session here, so I'm going to go down there and check with Corey here shortly to see where they're at with that. We'll give them another few seconds here, and we'll go ahead and fire up the starting grid and go over it. We may do that right now. So starting on the pole position, first tonight, fastest qualifier is going to be that number 48 of Greg Rourke. Starting outside of him in the 2 spot is going to be Dylan Altum driving the number 92. Starting second row inside in that 3rd spot tonight is going to be that 45 of Brian Jones. Starting outside of him in 4th is going to be the number 41 of Nick Gardner. Starting 5th tonight, you're going to see the number 66 of Brett Osborne. And outside of him in the 7th spot, or in the 6th spot, I mean, is going to be that 3 truck of Hal Lamy. Starting 7th tonight, you're going to see the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Outside of him in the 8th is going to be the 74 of Wesley Whitfield. Starting 9th tonight, going to be that number 5, Bradley Cooper. Starting outside of him in 10th is going to be Steve Seegers in the 16. Starting 11th tonight, going to be the 2 truck, Walt Augustino Witz. Outside of him in 12th is going to be the 86 of John Sanu. Starting 13th tonight, you'll see that number 49 of Tim Hamlet. Outside of him in 14th is going to be the 63 of Glenn Jamison. And there's a couple more, like I said, couple. If you get in the wall, it's going to disallow your time. So we had a, truck or two have a little problem in qualifying there. You can see the drivers gridding up right now. We're going to wait for our pole sitter to take the grid, and I believe he just did. Go ahead and get Hal Jr. up here. And Nation. I'm sure Nation has taken a shower. Junior, what's going on, buddy? Well, I got them up here. Whether they're at their computer or not, I don't know. So if you're just tuning in to the broadcast, make sure that you put your votes in for your favorite driver for the Driver of the Day award. We will give them an interview after the race is over, as well as the top 3 finishing drivers in tonight's race. Race tonight's going to be 85 laps. We got about 14 minutes later on our start, so just a little bit of problem getting the race to go up on time. That's why we cut the qualifying session a little shorter. That's when we typically do our drivers meeting, but we went ahead and moved it to the end of practice, the drivers meeting, and give them a few minutes of qualifying and switch it over to the race here. So you can see them gridding up behind the pace car right now. All the drivers getting settled in and ready to go here at Indianapolis. Watched a heck of a race last night in the K&N Series at Iowa. If you didn't catch that broadcast, go to our channel and check it out. Really good race, great finish there. Again, this one should be pretty exciting. These trucks do tend to get loose after about 4 or 5 laps, so really puts this thing in the driver's hands. And I guess on the longer run here, he who can hold on to it the best might be who we see in victory lane later. But from practice last night, I was able to turn some laps with that 48 right there, and the 49 of Tim Hamlet. And I can tell you those two trucks were pretty fast in practice, especially that 48 right there. Indy's another one of the tracks that I wish I could get out of the broadcast booth and get in a truck, but now you got Vern talking tonight. You'll hear Nation 01 come in here in a little bit. Hal Jr.'s in here now, but I don't know if he can hear me. We'll go solo till the rest of them chime in here later.
I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, he's here. Nation's here. You already got your shower?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. We got a late start tonight. So you're here at the beginning of a race, son of a gun.
Nope, I'm not here.
Oh, he's here. He gave us stuff up.
I'm not here.
Damn, he's cussing at me already, too.
What's going on, Bert?
Oh, we're getting ready to go green here at Indianapolis, so if you want to click on my name over there and watch it on the Twitch side, it won't have as much delay in it.
Well, then I won't be able to see the YouTube chat. Can I
open YouTube up and turn the volume down on it? Ah, pace car's in. We're getting ready to go green here for the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. Greg Rourke in the 48 leading the field. Well, it's not actually NPC. These are real drivers. It is a sim race, but they are real drivers driving those trucks out there. They're just doing it on a PC. But the broadcast is real. I'm a live person, not a robot. Nation, I think you're live too. You got a pulse, don't you?
I'm only halfway there.
All right, so he's half alive right now. We got a good race up front too. This thing went green, and the 92 and 48 are putting on a show already, lap one. Don't look back too far because that 45 of Brian Jones is all over top of these two leaders. Greg Rourke going to pull down lap number one here at Indy as your leader. Right behind him, you're going to see the 92, Dylan Altum. He's got a whole tailgate full of that 45 right now, Brian Jones. And I believe that's probably the 66 moving in right behind him. There it is. Then you see Hal Amy in that fifth spot right now. Hal looking pretty fast early here.
Got a good-looking truck.
Yes, he does. I wonder who the painter of that truck is. Oh, there's
intelligent genius right there.
Side by side for second. That's going to be the 45. Brian Jones getting around the 92 of Dylan Altum. And look at Hal Amy moving into the picture. Going to try to work to the inside of the 66. There you go, Melissa. Tell him.
Get him.
It's real. We all have a pulse. Except for Nation, he's got a half a pulse, he said.
I just got the half of the thing.
Man, the race is going on here. Hal Amy looking pretty fast in that 3 truck here tonight. You see him following the 66. That's going to be Brett Osborne. He's right behind the 92 of Dylan Altum. I turned this thing on, Nation, and the race broke out, man.
What the hell?
Greg Rourke's he likes seeing this racing behind him, though. He's checked out to about a 1.1 second lead on him now. Almost 1.2 seconds, so.
He's not shabby.
I see the voters coming in for the driver of the day. Let's keep them coming. Pick your favorite driver for driver of the day. We'll get Nation to take his boots off eventually. He'll run out of fingers.
Oh, shit, I done fucked up.
They done messed the count up, it sounds like.
Yeah, I did. I gave 92 2 because there was a 2 in it. Shut up, Bern.
West Virginia County. I'm missing Red the Barber tonight. Where's he at?
He said he wanted to just take night off. He wasn't in chase or anything, so he just wanted to take night off.
You got a West Virginia pulse. It's there, but it's not.
That was fucking cold. Damn.
That's pretty good.
Not even Mrs. Amy. I don't know what I did to her.
Have to cruise back and find a race going on here. There's the 16, Steve Seegers. He's going to be the 6th place truck right now. Right behind him in 7th, you're going to see the 74 Wesley Whitfield. Back in 8th, you got the 77 Garrett Helmlinger. 9th back here, you're going to see that number 5 of Bradley Cooper, the iRacing driver. The real Bradley Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Then right behind him, bringing out your top 10 here is going to be that 14 Jeff Tito's Vaca Martin.
He likes that Tito's.
Yeah, he would come in earlier and was come in Discord. He was singing Old Town Road. I told him I was going to bring him up here in the broadcast booth and make him sing it.
Oh, God, don't do that.
I'll tell you, man, I thought Greg in that 48 was going to get away from that 45 of Brian Jones, but Jones has been able to hold pace with him here.
What kind of paint does Greg have? That looks pretty good.
Greg has his Crossit paint job. That is the his sponsor, which is the company he works for.
That's good looking paint.
Yeah, it is a good-looking paint job on it.
Cold just like your balls. Damn. Man, it's really comfortable under this bus. I put some, lawn chairs down.
You put some hours in under that bus, haven't you?
Oh, a few.
But a lot of times you put yourself under that bus. You don't need any help
My
getting there,
fault.
Nation.
No, I got a bus pass.
Yeah. Is that a vote for Dylan there? I bet that's a vote, probably, for the 92.
I don't see his number, so nope.
Just put the 92 in there.
Nope.
Puck Slasher, you get the 9. Just put number 92, and we'll put it as a vote for him. Driver of the day.
Rules are rules. I feel like I'm a hall monitor.
Oh, you see Hal back here. He's in a battle with Steve Seegers. That's going to be for the 4th position. I think Hal had it, and Seegers took it.
But you're right. This fucking Twitch is way better.
It's a lot faster. A
'Cause
lot
I
less
can,
delay.
I can keep up with you.
Good to see all our viewers tuning in. We definitely have a lot of fun putting these on for you. Outscoring Jeff Martin up in the 6th spot now. So for a guy that just told me earlier that he's not a big fan of Indianapolis, he's not getting around here too bad right now.
No, he's doing pretty good.
I'll tell you what, Hal Amy's got them voters coming out full force.
Sorry, he has to really say, oh, God. Now, see, I'm in trouble right there. She.
Look at that. The truck I'm on now was in 10th. He's got his way up to 7th right now. That's going to be that number 5 of Bradley Cooper. Oh, he's been hit by every kind of bus there is. The short bus is actually the one that backed over top of him, not once, but twice. Junior was in here. Where'd he go?
Phone probably died.
I think he's probably playing Houdini tonight. There you go. He put a 92 in the chat, and that's a vote.
Okay, he's got a vote.
You got a vote. It counts now.
I don't have to scribble that one out now. That's the one where I fucked
Did you
up.
write it in crayon again?
I wrote it in white crayon, but the paper was white, and it was
It was like whiteout.
yeah, it was chaos.
He's doing the invisible ink now. Man, I come back here because these guys are close together. Thought we might see some side-by-side, but you don't see a lot of side-by-side racing at Indy.
No, you really don't, because well, it's Indy,
Occasionally you see an, uh-oh, I'm on
and
my
it's a
roof
truck.
race. These things right now, I can go ahead and tell you, we're going to see it as we stay on a couple of these trucks here, but they're going to start getting really loose.
See, look, she's even telling me I'm in trouble.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
just
do
seen it right there
anything
with the
much.
2 truck. Walt Augustino Witz got it sideways out of the corner there. I look for old Brett Osborne to be pretty fast here. He was fast at Eldora on the dirt track, so I know he can drive the truck sideways.
How long is this track?
2 miles.
I'm from Indiana. You'd think I'd know that, right?
How can you be a native of Indiana and not know how
Mm-hmm.
big Indianapolis Motor Speedway is?
Because you can be me.
Man, Greg Rorick he's in a different zip code, nation.
Yeah, he is gone, isn't he?
2.4 seconds on second right now, so that 48
Looks
truck
like
is
he
putting
slipped
it down.
a little bit there.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Diana. There's a race for second place, though. We'd seen the 45 take second from the 92 earlier, and the 92's taking it back now. And the 45 had a little bit of a connection glitch right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, he come back. No problem. No harm, no foul. Be interesting to see if that 92 can start closing in on this 48 here. Well, it is Nation we're talking about, Melissa.
Really? Everybody throwing me under the bus? I mean,
You
fuck,
put yourself
damn.
there, dude. We didn't have to.
I ain't never been to the track with a tape measure.
I don't think it's going to take you a long time with a tape measure to measure a 2-mile track, man.
Yeah, I've got some tape measures. Don't worry about it.
You're not using like a little 25-footer, are you?
Well, it's a 300-footer.
It's still going to take you a while.
It should only take like 3 days.
3 or 4 days. The hell, while you're there,
Yeah.
you might as well take the iRacing scanner and rescan the track for them.
Get on back under the bus.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a short bus, turn it into a party limo, Nation. Make it the WFO party limo.
That would be fitting. Well, no, the WFO broadcast party limo.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if we had
Because
the
that would
money
have to be a short bus.
if we just had the money to build us a short bus like that, WFO Racing, pimped out little limo bus, and we drove it around to all the tracks and broadcast it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Fuck, I'd drive it.
We have to get a lot of viewers on YouTube to help finance that little habit.
I think Miss Amy can help us out. Wait for it.
Oh, he said he'll do it. He said that he'll spend a week there measuring if he has to, but he's going to get this thing down to the last damn, what, quarter inch, eighth of an inch there, Nation?
No, we're doing a 30-second.
32nd. He's going to get it down to the last 32nd of an inch there.
Yeah, we ain't fucking around, bro.
He's got his tape measure dialed in.
She's gonna drive too. Probably gonna have to.
She's going to drive our limo, our short bus. We ain't going to be in no shape for driving.
Nope.
Look at all the short buses she put up there.
Oh fuck, we just need one.
we just take one of those. But
Because so far, what is there, only like 4 of us idiots in there anyway?
Yeah. Those things will hold more than 4 people, though.
No, I think they hold 16.
Yeah, I mean, at the rate of 4 people, we just as well get us a Volkswagen.
You ever tried to put 4 people in a Volkswagen?
You can do it.
Can, but it's not
I've
recommended.
seen it happen.
It's like one of those fucking those clown cars where like 96 clowns get out of a fucking little
Yeah, it's
VW.
2.5 miles, by the way. Corey's right. So we got to add a day for measuring.
Yeah, we got another day going on.
Hey, that's a week because there is alcohol involved.
Oh, yeah. Nobody does that sober.
He can't measure it unless he's got a little bit of alcohol with him, right?
Well, nobody does that sober with a damn job site and tape measure.
And I'll tell you what, we got a good race for second shaping up right here. You see the 45 get a little loose, but the one I'm paying particular attention to right now is going to be that 16 truck of Steve Seeger's. Wasn't that long ago we seen Seeger's way back in, what, 10th or 11th spot, Nation?
Yeah.
And he just passed the 45 and 92 in the same corner. So now the 16's up to second, the 45's in third, 92's going to move back to fourth here.
He's sending it.
Greg Rourke, meanwhile.
The yellow flag is
Oh, we
out.
got a caution.
What?
Yes, we did. Oh, no.
Don't say it.
Yeah. He scratched your paint, Nation.
God damn it.
We're going to burn it down with some fire. Hit us an instant
Light it
replay
up.
right here. Find out what happened, why it happened, where it happened at. I bet it happened with a truck on a racetrack. We're going to back
I'm
it
gonna
up one
guess
more
you're
time.
right. Whoa.
Well, as I was saying earlier, these things get really loose the longer you go into a run here. They burn off fuel, and they got no weight on the back end, and they'll start driving with the back end instead of the front.
Driving like a combine.
And I'm betting Hal's rear end went faster than his front end here.
Usually happens with that.
Oh, no, he actually cracked the outside wall. And if that wasn't enough, he went down and cracked the inside wall. Fortunately for him, the damage don't look real severe on the truck.
If you're going to crack one, you might as well crack the other.
You might as well, if you're going to hit the outside, you may as well go hit the inside too, right? You got to be perfect when you do it.
Well, you got to be fair. I mean, if the outside wall gets some love, show some love to the inside.
I'll tell you who probably didn't want to see this caution. That's Mr. I had a 5.5 second lead, man.
Number 48.
Number 48, Greg Rourke.
God damn, Hal's already blowing up the charts on this driver of the day shit.
And caution number 1 at Indianapolis, not until we got 18 laps in. Really good run to start off. I can tell you they can run 31 laps on a tank of fuel here because I did it last night. But pit road's going to be a busy place because I bet you there's not a truck in the field that won't want to go down there and get him 4 fresh tires. I don't think 2 tires is going to be an option here. I believe everybody's going to take 4 when they come in pit road here.
Isn't this a relatively flat track?
Yeah, it's pretty flat. Very, very little banking.
What do you think Ruark's going to do?
4 tires.
4 and full fuel?
Oh, yeah, every one of them will. Yeah, they're 18 to 85 laps in here, so they're going to do 4 tires and full of fuel.
Who got the pole?
The 48.
Okay, so he's in pit stall number 1.
He qualified fastest, and he's led every lap since the drop of the green flag.
So he's got this pit stop.
Yeah,
As long as he don't fuck
if
up.
he knocks the pit stop out here, we'll have to see some of those.
It looks like he did.
He ain't done it yet. Now he did it. Oh, Seeger's going to be in a race back there with the 92 to get off pit road. Have to see which one of them got it. I think Seeger's might have got him. Nope, actually the 92 is going to come out second here. even though the scoring board shows it different.
Well, he has to cross the start-finish line.
Right. Before that'll shape out, but my timing screen already has it.
Oh, okay.
It's real time. What they do on the track, they don't have to cross the start-finish line.
Well, you know I'm watching the broadcast.
It's all right. I know that, but I mean, even if you was watching it for my racing, you won't have the same timing screen I'm using anyway. So there is that.
I can have the same stuff you have.
If you want to, you can. But if you do, then that shows that you could be doing this and I could be out there racing.
I mean, no. My computer doesn't. Yeah, it won't handle
My
that.
computer won't run it. But it'll run everything, but it won't run the broadcast.
Right. Exactly.
I can tell you that we're using 31.5% of my CPU at maximum now.
Hell, we can pile a bunch of more shit on that.
Oh, I got a lot of shit running right now. I mean, I got my speed fan, the Discord, OBS, iRacing,
Pornhub.
YouTube loaded up. I got like 3 browser tabs open. I got the Restream chat opened up. I got my ATVO running. The ticker's up. That's a big improvement over before. I'd turn the ticker on and then crash the whole damn thing.
Everything would go down.
And that was an 8-core system.
I'm just trying to keep up with these boats.
If we're using 31.5%, isn't that what I said? Of 24 cores, then I could see where this would murder an 8-core system.
Mm-hmm. God damn, how's tearing this up?
Tearing what up?
Driver day.
Man, the fans are just coming out in force for that 3 lately. You notice that?
I have noticed that, and I noticed he's got a lot of nieces and nephews.
Got a big family. He's taking advantage of it.
I've done it for him before.
That's right. You guys have won me a lot of Driver of the Day votes, and the Amy family has kicked in and helped on that as well. So,
Oh, well, no, this dude needs to shut up.
who?
Nation 01 to broadcast rest of season.
Who said that?
RNG quick.
Oh, okay. We can do that. Nation
no,
gets
well.
yeah, you do the overlays and run the broadcast the rest of the season.
Okay, nobody's going to watch that
I'm going racing.
because there's going to be nothing there.
There's going to be nothing there. Why
Here, welcome to a blank screen
Why
with
would-
me talking.
The question's why is there going to be a blank screen?
I don't know how to do all that shit. I don't know how to do that. That's why Vern does that.
You just admitted that you can do it.
Probably.
Yeah, and answer Diana's question.
God damn it. Because I'm retarded?
Beep, beep. Here comes that bus again.
I know. That's pretty much it.
They're 2x2. By 2,
I
how
think
far
she
back?
drives the bus all the way back.
All the way back to the back till we can't see them.
All the way to the horizon.
To the horizon. Oh, Bradley Cooper after them pit stops. Got that number 5 up there in the 4 spot.
Every time you start laughing, I don't want to look over at that other screen.
Oh, come on, Nation. All right, we got Junior back in the booth with us.
Yes, Diana, I do.
Nah, he's just blowing smoke up your ass now.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'd like some help.
You use the West Virginia calculator. It's made with a
Yes.
sheet of paper,
It's drawn on a piece of paper.
and the batteries are drawn right next to it instead of
Hell
in
yeah.
it.
Never go dead.
Next to it instead of in it. All right, here we go. We're getting ready for a green flag. You know, leader does control the restart here.
Well, it's a Greg Gruark that
Pace
does.
car ducks off the racing surface right now. And the 48 fires.
Green flag, green
He's gone.
flag.
Just like that. It's like magic. He fired and he was gone.
He's gone again.
Now he's up to about three-tenths of a second, but it didn't take him long to start pulling out a lead last time. And if these guys are back here racing in second and third behind them, then that's going to help him get away. And that race didn't last long. 16 and Steve Seeger's going for second here. It looks like he's pretty much got the 92 cleared.
Damn, Ruark is gone.
Ruark's in a different zip code already, about 8/10 of a second right here.
Hey, Nation.
16
Sir.
truck going to move to second. And we see a fight for third now. The 5 of Bradley Cooper working underneath the 92 here. And now you see the 14 of Jeff Martin trying to do the same thing. I'm wondering if that damage on the back of that 92 is hurting his straightaway speed.
Guess what I'm drinking, Nation?
What are you drinking, buddy?
Rogue Energy.
Coors Light.
Same thing.
Piss.
They both taste like shit.
Coors Light does not.
Really? Well, all right. It tastes like watered down piss.
It does not.
It does not.
That Pepsi I was drinking earlier, though, did.
No, that tasted like ass. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
That was in the top echelon of ass-tasting drinks.
Berry flavored.
Yeah, the berry flavored ass.
All right, we're about to find out if anyone's got anything for that 48. And I'll tell you, coming through the field earlier, if there was anyone that I seen that had something, might be able to run with them, it'd be the 16 of Seegers.
I'm gonna run out of ink by putting marks down next to Hal's name.
You just have to draw you another calculator.
I have to get another pen.
Seegers is holding steady about 8 to 9/10 of a second back. He's keeping it under a second, well, right at a second now.
I'll be right back.
I'll tell you what, that 48 is on a rail around this track. Greg Rourke in the 48 trying to stretch it out here again. Right behind him, though, Steve Seegers doing an awesome job tonight working through the field. You go back to third and you see the battle between the 5 of Bradley Cooper, the 14 of Jeff Martin. Right behind them is going to be the number 92, Dylan Altum, riding in the 5th position. Behind Dylan, you're going to see the 63 of Glenn Jamison. He's going to be in 6th here. Then you get in 7th back here, and it'll be the 45 of Brian Jones. In 8th right now, see that 49 of Tim Hamlet working his way up through the field now. Cruise back to 9th, and we're going to find the number 41. It's going to be Nick Gardner. Then rounding out the top 10 right now is going to be that number 3 of Hal Amy. We've seen Hal as high as 3rd or 4th tonight. He got a little damage on that last caution there, but it looks like he got the front end of it straightened out pretty good.
I beat on him with a hammer.
There you go. Junior in the pits helping out tonight. We got John Sanu back here in the 11th position. Then in 12th, you're going to see Wesley Whitfield in the 74. There's our 13th place driver. It's going to be Walt Augustino Witz in the 2. Then we go back to 14th. We're going to find Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. And it looks like Brett Osborne has retired it for the night. So that was your through the field on lap 25 there. Leads increased slightly, about 3/10 of a second.
Of how many?
Like 15, 14, 15.
No, of how many laps?
27 now. We're working lap 27 of 85.
85.
Right. You can see it on the overlay, Nation.
I wasn't looking at the overlay.
Oh, well, look at the overlay. That's what I'm
Look,
using.
right there. It's 27 of 85 right
That's
there.
right. And it's soon to be 28, as I see Rourke
Son of a
bringing it
bitch.
around 3 and 4 here. Seegers has faded back a little, but not far. So we'll have to see if he's saving a little bit, and maybe he's going to come after him on the long run here. Maybe he's got some strategies hooked up there, Nation.
He could.
And we are 28 of 85 now. And I can bet you that Twitch is already at 28 too.
Dude, as soon as you said that, it was like a second and a half later it switched. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with YouTube, but Twitch is on the they're on their fucking game.
They're on their game, huh? Yeah, we got maybe a viewer or two from the Twitch side tonight.
And speaking of being on their game, where is that 48 at?
He's about
He's
1.3
gone.
seconds ahead of second right now.
Yeah, he's just gone.
See Steve Seegers back there. Yeah, but one mistake here, man, and all that goes away.
Oh yeah, it goes way quick.
It's similar to Pocono in some aspects, similar to a road course, even short tracks. One mistake in a corner is going to cost you 2 or 3 seconds or more.
I
Man,
hope
I'll
he
tell ya.
understands he's got a long way to go.
We're going to get back here where the racing's going on. That's going to be the 45 and the 92 and the 5, and looks like the 49 of Tim Hamlet sneaking into the picture there too. You can
Hell
see Hamlet
yeah.
working on the back of the 5 of Bradley Cooper. But side by side up here for about 3 corners has been the 45 and the 92, Brian Jones and Dylan Alton.
Is Tim still driving that Bob Ross?
He has got the Bob Ross special on tonight.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'll tell you, this race back here for 4th is a damn good race right now. Brian Jones is going to clear him, but get loose as crap coming off the corner. He was sideways.
Looks like he hit the wall a little bit.
He did. He hung the right rear out. And I see the 92 working around a little bit there. I don't know if he was checking to see if he had a flat tire or not. Then you got Bradley Cooper. His truck still looks reasonably straight. In fact, I don't think he has a scratch on the thing. Those actors just showing off.
Must not be one of my pains.
Number 3 pushing himself back up through the field, getting another spot.
Yeah, I'll
Where
tell
is
you,
the 3?
Twitch viewer count is coming up. I'm really happy to see that tonight. We'll have to get those guys in the people in the Twitch chatting too. Voting for their driver of the day. Oh man, I just watched that 92 get really loose off the corner.
Yeah, I thought he was going to lose it.
He's loose again. Oh, he saves it.
Damn.
Man, I'm telling you, these tires, that right rear goes away and it's game on. And got another vote. 2 more for Hal.
Jesus.
Oh, 92 sideways, and this time he saved it. Holy crap.
Now that's wheeling right there.
Wow. Great save.
He full fucking sent that.
That truck is loose. He has that right rear angry, and he's loose again, but he holds on to it. He's literally wrecking every corner, and he's saving it. Unbelievable.
That's a wheel man right there.
Yeah, I think Melissa and her husband may want to consider putting him in a drift car. That's all he's been doing here the past 4 or 5 laps. Every time I look, he's got it sideways.
But how is he going sideways and then the people behind him aren't passing?
Well, Loose is fast, Nation. It's just on the edge of out of control.
That's impressive. I mean, really, it is. It's very impressive.
Yeah, you vote just by commenting the number that you want to vote for. So let's say you want to put a vote in for the 49. You just put 49 in the text chat, and we'll count it as a vote for. And not telling you to vote for the 49, but just giving you a case in point. It could be the 3, you know, the 92, 5, any of them.
Or you voted for 3.
No, I was
I'm on
talking
Twitch
to the
too.
Twitch chat. Well, then answer.
Yeah, I'm on. You just did.
I know, but I don't know how long it was there before I did it.
I can't even see what name that is.
Do you have the counts right, Nation? Or do you want
Fuck if
Diana
I
to
know.
count it and make sure for you?
I thought she was gonna go ahead and do that anyway, because you know it's
so
a woman and that's what
you
they
assumed
do.
it was, oh my God! I cannot believe you are going there.
Oh, she's keeping count.
See, told you.
You want to talk to her, Nation? She said
No.
Yeah, he does. He
No,
absolutely
he doesn't.
does. He needs to confirm all this.
Absolutely does not.
Junior, put her on.
No.
Yes, he needs
No.
to confirm it all.
Fuck you! Didn't understand about no.
I don't understand what no is. No is
Apparently
just
not.
another word for yes, isn't it?
No.
Yes.
No. She gonna fucking yell at me.
I'm gonna get Melissa in here to straighten you out in a minute.
I don't want to be yelled at. Oh God. Hello. I'm always getting in trouble, and it's Vern's fault most of the
I did not start none of this.
most of the time. It's your fault.
I've been talking about the race the whole time.
No, it's not Vern's fault, Nation. It's your fault.
Oh God. How you doing, Miss Amy?
Doing pretty good. No?
Aren't you really mad at Vern right about now?
No,
No.
Damn it!
I'm being good tonight.
Yeah, Vern, you're really being good. It's Nation.
Yeah, it's me. I'm not. Well, I'm not a good. I'm not good at being good. So, who do you have? How many votes do you have for Hal?
Well, how many do you have, Nation?
I have 11.
Her Pennsylvania calculator's not working at this moment.
Draw him some more batteries.
Brain.exe has failed.
Oh, just as I clicked on the 45, he went for a ride.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a caution. I don't think it was him that did it either.
No, he wouldn't have got a. We wouldn't have got a caution for just
I
rubbing.
think it was the drifter that did it. We're going to find
Yeah,
out,
he's
though. Instant replay
he's
time.
fire.
Fire! Burn it down. And
Burn
no means yes, Nation. It is confirmed in the chat. No does mean yes.
Pretty sure it don't.
Pretty sure it does. 92 working next to the 5 of Bradley Cooper. The Coop. And they're side by side. And the 92 gets a little loose here, but he holds onto it pretty easily. Oh, he clipped that apron, and that was all she wrote. Oh, good job by the 49 of missing him there.
Well, he couldn't have had any tires left.
I'll tell you what, he spun that truck out, but he got it going in the right direction and never stopped it.
No, he did good. I
Another-
ain't taking that away from him.
Another impressive move there by the 92. It
Time
is
to get
going to
some
bring out.
tires, bro.
It's going to bring out caution number 2, but still, I almost want to call that a save.
37 laps, 2 cautions. I'm good.
Oh yeah, these guys are doing a hell of a job tonight. By far. It's awesome to see the viewers come in. Just make sure you get the vote in for your favorite driver for driver of the day. You put the vote in simply by putting their car number in the chat. And that doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or Twitch, because we have access to both chats. At least I hope we do. I do.
I do.
I use Restream so I can see it all.
Because my friend Vern Bradley set up a Linux box for me.
Oh, that's right. So you watch it on 2 computers.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Aha.
Aha. And the light bulb came on.
Dude, I'm loving this Linux box.
It's like a brand new toy, isn't it?
It is, but I'm not liking GIMP. Ugh.
Yeah, GIMP's an acquired taste, Nation.
But the fact that it's free
Exactly.
makes a little bit of difference. I mean, the fact that everything's free makes a big difference.
Exactly. It's called the freedom of Linux, or the freedom of the internet, or the freedom of your computer. Linux
So
means
I'm loving this Linux.
Linux means freedom, Nation. Open source software. So
Yeah, but it's like everything's free.
exactly, because it's all open source. That's multiple people. I mean, even you can contribute to open source software.
They probably wouldn't want that.
Well, you might be able to invent a new calculator.
No, I'd put Pornhub on it and not
Just
get
do a
kicked out.
graphical picture of one and then put batteries next to it and say, here's the West Virginia calculator.
Here's what I want. Y'all can make it, right?
Diana said she has 13.
I got
That's
11.
2 more than Nation's 11.
Yeah, but you can't count the people that's voted twice.
Right. Not saying that she did, but that is one of the things you have to watch, is that it's not a double vote.
Yeah, there is that.
Oh, partly. We want to take a minute, though, to thank everybody for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. You guys have kept the chat busy, bringing in the driver of the day votes, and we're having a little bit of fun. I'm having fun.
A little bit. You having fun, Vern?
Yeah, I'm having fun. We've had 2 cautions in 38 laps at Indianapolis. That's awesome.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I thought there'd be a shitload more.
Well, this thing gets really, if you drive it, it gets evil loose. It's not like it gets a little loose. It gets evil loose. So, all these drivers tonight.
Know. I think that 92 went through every level of evil here in the last.
My hat's off to all these drivers for being able to hang on to it that many laps. But we've seen it catch up to the 3 car the first round and then catch up to the 92 car the second round. So it happens.
Hey, Junior.
Junior.
Hello.
What does she have for the 92?
1 second.
Pennsylvania calculator.
Oh my God, Nation's still talking shit.
You're in the doghouse.
Just because you whisper it don't mean they can't hear it.
They watch the broadcast, Nation. And you're live right now. She's sitting across from me. She hears every word you're saying.
Why the fuck is she watching? What? Oh, God damn it.
It takes Nation a little while to catch on to that stuff there.
You know, like the other night when you guys put me in the fucking doghouse because everybody heard what we were talking about.
Oh my God.
He cannot help you now.
When you guys put me into the effing doghouse.
Well, it happens.
He's grouping me with you on that one.
Oh, you're bugged.
No, it was more Nation than Vern.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, you asked questions that didn't need to be asked.
That is fucked up.
I imagine you made Junior's life pretty miserable for a couple days, huh, Junior?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How can I not be in the doghouse?
You have no idea.
Did it start a war?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, did you win the war?
No.
Fuck no.
Okay, buddy. I just want to say, my bad.
She has 2 for the 92.
Son of a gun.
She has 2 for the 92.
Yes.
Okay, so do I. What about 77? I got 4.
She also has 4.
Oh, we're 2 by
You
2,
have
Nation.
49. I have 1. 48.
Same. So the only thing that she has different is dad's.
I think she might have counted some of those twice.
Oh, I think she's fluffing those votes up. She's being biased on
Well,
the
it doesn't
counting.
matter. I mean, nobody's going to catch up.
It don't
I
matter
haven't
because
voted
he's
yet.
got such a substantial lead, whether it's with 11 or 13. It don't matter.
Right. I mean, I haven't even voted yet. I think I'm going to vote for Mrs. Amy.
He's trying to suck up now.
I know.
We're getting ready to go green on the racetrack. Lap 40 of
She
85
said it's too late
here.
to suck up.
Damn. Bye, Glenn, man. Have a good night, bro.
All right, pace car's in. Greg Rourke's going to fire it off right here.
Green flag, green flag.
We're cruising up to the halfway point of the race in a couple of laps here. Nobody's
Two
had
and a half.
anything for the 48 for the first 41 laps, so
I don't know. He didn't get quite the jump he got last time.
no, that's because the 16 got cleared of second place quicker this time. So he's able to stay with them here a little bit.
That 16's on his bumper.
Watch out. We might have a race breakout after that restart.
I think we do. 16 and 48.
I see our chat's got kind of quiet lately. The one thing that 48 is just killing them on is consistency. I mean, if you watch him in the corner, he's hitting his marks.
He knows what he's doing.
You got a driver dialed in that way, you can look at his line. You know, every corner, when they're dialed in that good, it's hard to beat them.
See, the other day when you were telling me to get so close to that wall, that's when I get, and he's running right up against it.
Well, you're going to on the exit here. There's Melissa. I hadn't seen her chat in there in a little while.
Are they plotting to kill me?
I think so.
God damn it. Yeah, come on. I didn't do anything today.
Do you feel the short bus backing over you again yet?
You didn't do anything today?
Well, I worked, but I didn't do anything to harm anybody.
No, he gets in the broadcast and starts a war with women.
I didn't do that.
You're 2 for 2, except it was last Thursday and now it's Wednesday.
You wait till tomorrow night.
I'm just going to go put my nose in the corner.
He said on Thursday he's going full sin for the X Series.
No, fuck you. No, I'm not.
I'm not answering any questions.
I don't know why everybody has to have a target or put a target on my back.
You put the
I'm not-
target on your own back.
I'm a nice guy.
Nobody puts it there for you. It
Okay,
has
maybe I'm
nothing to
not
do
a
with
nice
whether or
guy.
not you're a nice guy. It's just occasionally you open your mouth and shit flows out.
Dude, all the time my mouth opens up and shit flows out.
I mean,
Damn it.
none of it was done with bad intentions, Nation. None of what you said was done with bad intentions, and we all understand that.
Yeah,
Nation.
absolutely not.
Nation.
Sir.
She's in the same room as me when I'm in the broadcast, so she
Mhm.
hears it live, and then she's
Mhm.
watching the broadcast, so she hears it
Oh, God.
replayed.
Okay.
I am very surprised, Nation, that you haven't got Junior beat unconscious yet. I am. He's in the same room.
There's 2 chances of that happening.
Diana, could you just take your frustrations out on Junior? I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm not the guilty party.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not the one that wants to get beated on party.
Well, Junior's probably on his phone, aren't you?
Yeah.
You got a whole computer. Why don't you use it to do this? I'm
We
just
already
asking.
had that. We already
I
had
explained
that
that to
conversation earlier. He don't want to move a bed, pull a sheet, take out pigs. I don't know. It was a bunch of shit he had
Take
to
out
do.
pigs. I don't even want to know that. We'll leave it at that.
I can't remember what all it was, but he had to do a bunch of shit and then put it all back.
What'd
I
you
have a
do?
small
Bury
room.
your computer?
No, I just have a very small room.
Oh.
Yeah, it was smaller than the jail cell.
I'll tell you what, your dad might have some extra room in his room there. Why don't you move it in there?
Oh God, could you imagine that?
Now you're in the doghouse.
Now,
Damn! I can't say a fucking thing without being in the doghouse.
Not you, Vern.
not me. Now I put
Oh.
myself there with.
Oh, fuck yeah.
How did that
Vern's
put me in the doghouse?
Fuck you, Vern. You're in the doghouse.
I'll get over it. Oh, he had he had to take his boots off with houseboats alone. And then he still messed the count up.
What the fuck?
This is good stuff.
No, it's not, Vern.
I'm gonna quote Vern Bradley as of last Thursday. You can't write this shit.
You can't.
No, you'd have to be a twisted son of a bitch to write this shit.
Well, I am, but that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, this thing, it gets real in the booth. There ain't no doubt about it.
Well, we don't keep it boring going, oh, look, he's making a left turn. Oh, shit, look there. He's making another left turn.
Look, he's on a straightaway.
He ain't turning at all.
Oh my goodness, he just did 6 barrel flips. He's on fire. He's praising Tom Cruise.
Help me, Tom Cruise.
It'd probably be Tom Cruise's fault that he barrel rolled it.
It would with that bullshit, yeah.
Bradley Cooper's the only actor we have, so we have to put the blame on him.
Bradley's doing pretty good tonight. Truck still looks pretty clean, riding in the 5th spot here. We're taking a look at the Rogue Energy truck right now, Bradley Cooper. The 5 and 5th. But look who's right behind Bradley. Nice recovery after his spin earlier in the race.
There he is.
I told you he was putting the pedal to the metal.
That's my boy.
I'll tell you, the fans for him been putting the pedal to the metal in the chat.
Oh, but I did lie.
Well, his wife be the one recruiting all of them.
What'd you lie about?
I told Hal I'd be the first one to vote for him.
You did it to him
And I
again.
didn't. No, I haven't voted
You
for
did
anybody.
it to him again, dude.
I haven't voted for anybody.
That's all I'm gonna say to that is, damn.
I don't think he's gonna rewatch this. So
Did it
don't
again.
worry.
Oh, he rewatches every single broadcast, so there's no chance. There's no chance of that happening.
Yeah, I got on there tonight and he was like, "Huh, somebody sounded just like you saying I bitch a lot or something like that, or complain." Like, nah, bro, that was somebody that was trying to impersonate me.
They impersonated you.
He wasn't buying it.
We're going to cruise through the field a little bit. We see some side-by-side action right there. John Sanu in the 86. Winn-Dixie paint scheme tonight. Tim Hamlet wanted the spot, though, in the 49, and he's going to take it with the Happy Cars. Bob Ross special there. Man, I'll tell you, Tim's got a little damage on that front end.
Not
He
the
can do
Bob
it.
Ross afro.
Yeah, he might have reshaped Ross's afro there.
I got some faith in Tim.
Tim's a hell of a will man.
He is.
He spent, his time deployed there, serving our country proudly. And he's going to have a little time to get used to being back in the behind the wheel nation. And he
Yeah, but
uses a motion simulator.
Yeah,
right?
he's on that one that'll move your ass around.
Exactly.
He flips that thing, he's gonna get thrown across the room.
No, but it'll make him dizzy. He used to get mad when he was watching me and I use that Oculus.
Right.
And man, that thing when I spun out or wrecked, his motion simulator would go crazy. He didn't like that.
Well, it
Made me
happens.
sick, Vern.
Time for another course.
Tell you what,
Yep, me too. Be right back.
50 of 85 laps. We've had 2 cautions tonight. 41 had a little moment there. I thought we might have 3 cautions. He got it back together. He might have made a little contact with the outside wall. No harm, no foul. Maybe a little damage on the right rear of the truck, but not too many of them out here tonight without a little bit of damage. Get back here to John Sanu. We just seen him battling with the 49 a little bit ago. John's hanging on out there with the Winn-Dixie truck in the 11th position. And back there in 12th, you're going to find the number 2 of Walt Augustino Witz. Walt's truck looks pretty good. Don't see too many dents or anything on it. When we go back a little further, we're going to find the 92, Dylan Altum. He's going to be riding back here right now in about the 13th position. He's definitely had a little problem when the tires go away on the back with the control of the truck, so looks like he's hanging out back here, getting it figured out now. This thing is evil. It just gets evil loose. I fought it in practice, so I know exactly what it feels like. As I said earlier, for those of you that were paying attention, they can go about 31 laps on a fuel run.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it'll be too awful more many laps before they got to come down and top off with fuel.
On a green flag.
Yeah, on a green flag run. And that's where things get interesting here because of the way the pit road is.
How was the pit road?
Well, we went away from the front nation and come back, and Steve Seegers is right there with Greg Rourke right now. I mean,
Oh, you know Greg's
3 or
watching
4
that
tenths
rearview
of
mirror.
apart. So Rourke's been able to drive away on all these other restarts. He hasn't been able to get away from the 16 tonight. Not
That's
on
what
this
I was
last
saying
one.
on that last one, man. He didn't launch on that last one.
Got about a 1/10 of a second separating first and second. So this is where the race is at on the track. It's going to be for the lead. About 2/10 separate them. We're still deciding it because we got some issues with schedule conflicts for some people, and I don't know if we may even have to put it on hiatus until next season. I hate to do that, but
I'm very on board with putting it on hiatus till I can talk my wife in.
well, it's not just that. I know that a couple people had mentioned that their significant others had other things going on and wouldn't be able to do it for a while. So,
Well, mine is just she's never ever tried it, and she's not going to get out there in front of people and try it right off the.
right.
And I wouldn't do it either.
Damn, that takes all the fun out of it.
Fuck you, Bird.
Maybe reschedule it for the first race before the actual,
No.
first race of the season.
Now, if we hold it till next season, we'll have to do it about midway, I think.
Yeah, that's the best way to
Yellow
do it.
flag is
Oh,
out.
we got another caution. I'm going to try to find the
Culprit.
culprit here, and we're having trouble finding that.
Well, when you go wide fucking open, sometimes it doesn't work all that great.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It's stuck on a number that it shouldn't be. Junior, go down there and ask them who caused that caution. take a shot at the dark here. We're going to burn it down with fire real quick. Sometimes
Darn
I
it.
get lucky doing this.
Oh, I just saw it.
Man,
And then
I
it
did
went,
it.
then it went to fire. I think it was the 86.
I did it, Nation.
You did it, my man.
I got to move Junior back up here.
Yeah, you did. It was the 86.
They said it was the 14 and the 5.
It's actually the 86.
Yeah,
Well,
there he went. He went a little bit
It was
haywire.
both of them. They wrecked simultaneously.
But they never touched each other.
No, they separately but simultaneously.
That's kind of weird.
So
You
that
don't
was the
usually see
86's
that.
view of it. Let's go take a look at the 14s now. Now we're going to watch it from the 14's view and see what happened to him here. The 86 was behind the 14.
You think their tires are going out?
14 blue corner entry there and got up into the wall. Oh, and makes contact with the 5 of Bradley Cooper, and damn.
Oh,
That is where the
fuck.
wreck was, so let's take a look from the 5 standpoint here. Back it up one more time. We got plenty of time here. 2.5 mile track to pace around, so
Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time.
we got plenty of time.
Hey, you got anything on you? Yeah, I got some time.
It looked to me like the 14 just shot it in the corner and kind of overshot it a little bit and got the wall and come off and hit the 5, and he got the inside wall, got it sideways, and then straightened it out. And hell, he's running up there in 6th place still.
He drove it pretty good for a movie star.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he had a pretty clean truck up until that point. Didn't see any dents on O'Coop's truck tonight.
Do they have any fast repairs here tonight?
They have one fast repair tonight, and there is a incident limit set at 18 points tonight, so net code between the 14 and the wall.
I don't know if you can call that net cut.
And about a half a mile net code between the 14 and the 86. We'll just call it all net code. Hell with it.
Fuck it, it's all net code.
It's all net code from now on. They wrecked this net code.
Everything's net code.
We just look at him and go, hey, bro, you got shitted on.
We ruined your relationship. Fuck it, it was net code.
God damn it.
Dude, I did not ruin your relationship. It was net code.
Yeah, it was ruined a long time ago.
Oh, we're not disagreeing about the net code. Not at all.
I'm just praying my wife don't watch this.
I'm betting your wife does watch this.
She does.
She does.
She's probably watching it right now.
Probably is.
Mm-hmm.
You stop giving that poor kid advice.
So I doubt it's going to be anything like that, Junior. You gave yourself too much
Probably
credit
not.
there.
But if it was my grandma, she'd be saying that.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, I mean, you're trying to play the victim after last Thursday night, and you're not truly the victim out of that deal.
I am.
I think I am.
What
Where
the fuck did that come from?
I think I'm the victim. I think Junior baited me into that.
What kind
I
of
think
Hillary
Diana
Bolton
even says
I think
libtard
that you
bullshit
and
was
Junior,
that?
I think you conspired against me.
Diana even says I'm the victim.
Do you hear what I'm doing here, Nation? I'm taking the snowflake way out of it.
Yeah, you are, definitely.
Diana even said I was the freaking victim.
I'm going to tell you
Nation.
right now, I was at fault, Nation was at fault, and you were at fault too, Junior.
I never said I wasn't.
Earlier he did, didn't he? He tried to make it sound like he wasn't at fault.
It was my fault.
Right, mostly your fault.
Keyword.
Well, it mostly was Nation's fault.
Oh,
God
here we go
damn.
again.
kind of bullshit is that?
You could have reworded the questions as, something that wasn't so obvious.
Yeah, this ain't Jeopardy.
The answers for Jeopardy and the questions for Jeopardy are obvious.
But they're not the same.
Nope.
No, but you could have twisted your words.
Now you're gonna make Mrs. Amy yell at me again.
Just like this broadcast isn't the same as last Thursday night.
Do we have to keep bringing up last Thursday night? Do we have to keep bringing it up?
Yes, it was horrible.
It happened. We can go rewatch it.
No.
I think I'm going to rebroadcast it live, Nation.
I had to relive it.
Yeah, why would you do that?
We got to catch some of the other viewers up on it.
I had to relive
No, we don't need to do that.
Well,
I had to relive last Thursday night up until like yesterday. No more.
Up until like 2 hours ago.
And yesterday was Wednesday.
Didn't I apologize right there on the broadcast? Didn't I apologize right there?
Actually, you did. You apologized last Thursday night.
I thought we were cool. Well,
yeah,
Diana's cool, I believe.
The damage was already done, unfortunately.
It was too late for sorry.
Can't take this one to the body shop.
There's some shit you just can't take back.
It's all on YouTube. Even if I lied about it and said I never said any of that, all I have to do is bring up the broadcast. I'm like, fuck.
Well, anybody that wonders what we're talking about, just go tune in to last Thursday night's X Series broadcast under WFO's channel.
Or
please don't.
Or it's on our Twitch, because the videos are saved to Twitch too, so.
Please don't.
You don't
it's on two different platforms for them people to go tune into, by the way.
If you don't do it, then you're doing yourself a favor.
You're going to give you $5.
No.
Do it.
If they don't do it, they're doing you a favor.
Exactly, and that's how I like it. And no, I'm not donating $5.
No, you have to give them $5 if they don't do it.
$5 a piece. So if I don't, that's right. $5.
And I didn't do it, so you owe me $5.
All right, pace cars in. We're getting ready to go green right here at lap 59 of 85, and we're green. Rourke looks like he got his ass shot out of a rocket on that restart.
I don't know. That was it 16? He ain't sliding. No, he's right on his ass.
Well, he's about a truck length and a half back here.
Yeah, but the 48 didn't get that launch that he's been getting. I think
got a pretty good one.
I think the 16 is caught on to his what he's doing.
His shenanigans.
45 is holding pretty steady, and it looks like maybe the 77.
They got a little line going behind him. I think they all figured out what he's doing.
It's getting later in the race. It's time to put the gas pedal down now.
Put it to the wood.
The wood through the flow.
From the windows to the wall.
Jeff Martin.
Damn it! You know what? I was just gonna say that, and I felt like a retard for thinking about.
Rourke might have just made a little bit of love to that outside wall there.
Uh-oh. That's where he's going to make his mistake.
Sometimes that'll tighten a truck up just to the point where you don't like it no more.
Hate this truck. Give me another one.
And you can see that Seeger's in the 16 is going to close up that gap here a little bit.
Yeah,
he's about a 10th off of him right now. You can see him carrying a little bit different line than the 48 is, though.
He's just a hair higher.
Where I'm impressed is how the 48 can keep that thing down there and hold that low line. That's just, like I said before, he's just hitting his marks very well in the corner. But sometimes, man, these caution flags coming out, you'll be in such a good rhythm, and then the caution will come out and it just puts you on ice. So then you got to get a restart, and you're trying to focus on getting a good restart, and then it sometimes take you 4 or 5 laps to get back in that rhythm again.
Well, that 16's running out of laps.
They're 62 of 85 right now. It's a long way around a 2.5 mile oval, so there's still a little bit of time. Hell, there's time for Brian Jones to get up there and battle for it. Hell, there's time for Hal Amy to get up there and battle. Speaking of Hal Amy, we're going to cruise back to him. Actually, that's Bradley Coop. Where's Hal at?
I don't know. I have to watch broadcast.
I don't know. He's back here riding in 10th spot. I don't know what he's doing back there. Truck looks all right.
I tell you what, one thing about Hal, he's a fucking trooper. I mean,
He is a trooper.
Even if he had the most wrecked up truck on the track, he's still going to stay out there till the last lap.
He's an Iron Man.
He is. I
He
mean,
makes every race. He runs every lap.
He does, and I don't know how he does it because I'll rage quit.
At WFO, he's the true definition of an Iron Man.
Yeah, he is, and that there is no doubt. And I've told him, I said, Hal, you don't need to race this race. And he's like, no, I'm not going to race that. And then boom, there he is.
There he is racing it.
Hell yeah. And
Man,
not
they're
doing
fighting.
bad.
That lead battle's getting pretty close now.
They're bumper to bumper.
16's up there leaning on him now. He's pushing them. Problem is, you got to be careful. Make sure you don't push yourself too far.
Well, what do you do when there's like 10 laps to go? Do you let the guy by and save your shit?
You do exactly what the 16's doing is what I do. I try to put pressure on them to see if they make a mistake and I can capitalize on it.
But aren't you burning up your shit while you're doing that?
Sometimes you are, but I mean, if you got one or two choices at a track like this, you can either go in and give them a shot in a bumper on corner entry, knock them up out of your way, or you can just ride them close like the 16's doing and hopefully force them to make a mistake. That's right. Melissa hit the nail on the head. There's still time for the 92 to get up and battle.
There is.
I can tell you by what's happening, though, what they're doing on the track, what's happening. The 48's backing his corner up, and the 16's driving in a lot deeper. But what that is allowing the 48 to do is get a better run off the corner so the 16's not able to carry the speed to jump down underneath them. Yep, I said it. Oh, yeah, 16 gets it a little loose right there. He's going to lose a couple of tenths at least.
Oh, shit. Now 48's gone.
And we just got a vote in for the Coop, Bradley Cooper. And Junior's gone too. He's probably currently getting his ass beat again.
See, I didn't say that.
Oh, man, 86 and 74, Wesley Whitfield. I seen them too, so.
Oh.
Let's do it right here with the instant replay. We're going to burn it down with fire.
Light it up.
And see what the hell happened, why it happened, and when it happened. Right, Nation?
Yep.
There was a couple of cars up there that made contact, and the 74 didn't have nowhere to go, and one of those cars happened to be the 86, so let's take a look at it again. I see the 14 of Jeff Martin and the 86 of John Sanu.
Look like he got right into the 86.
He did, but the 86 was already in a little bit of altercation. Oh, 14 drove it under there, and they're just racing each other tight. And the 86 gets into the 14 and into the wall, and then the 74 didn't have nowhere to go. And the luckiest son of a gun there was the number 3 of Hal Amy. He slipped right through it.
Yeah, he threaded the needle right there.
He could take up knitting or something.
Man, I tell you what, that 86 has had some bad luck tonight.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I like the guy. He's a really good guy. His parents hate me, but I like the guy. Well, it's true.
Let's remember, Nation never does anything to himself here. He is the victim in all these cases.
Can I get away with that?
It's all the evil plots of Vern that causes all this shit.
That's right. Fuck yeah, I'm on board with that.
That's how it's gonna go down.
It's always Vern's fault.
At the end, it'll just be Vern's fault. Hell, everybody else blames me. You might as well too.
Goddamn right I'm going to.
They're going down pit road. While they're doing that, I'm gonna go refill my drink.
All right, you go ahead.
Country Time Lemonade. I'll leave you two to the broadcast here.
Well, that's going to be a train wreck, but okay. All right. All right, man. Probably. Junior, you back yet? Junior. Okay, so Junior's not back yet. So now y'all have to deal with me. I feel sorry for you. Well, look at here. They're going down pit road. Probably taking 4 tires and fuel. There is that. And Junior's leaving me out here to dry. Okay. Well, we can, just watch them all pit. I mean, that's fun.
I'm back.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get yourself another silver bullet?
I had to bring the dog in.
How is the dog? 2.5 mile track. We might as well talk about stuff.
Being a dog.
So you're just hanging out being a dog?
Yeah, pissing on everything.
Did you tell him not to do that?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Fuck you.
So you brought the dog in and said, hey, don't piss on everything. And he said, fuck you.
No, he pisses on everything outside.
Oh, well then that's not bad.
He'll pee on this burnt down tree stump.
Fertilizer.
He'll jog 3 seconds ahead, pee on my child's mother's car tire.
Well, car tires need love too, so there is that.
He'll walk another 3 feet, pee on a post. Walk
You've never
5
been
feet.
to a college party, have you?
I've been to a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, we do that all the time, so don't blame the dog.
Yeah, I miss going to them.
I don't. I went to a college party one time, and the parking lot was 100 yards wide, and I ended up bouncing off cars that were on either side of it. That's when you know you're drunk.
I got so drunk at a college party, I picked the keg up, spun around in a circle 4 times, threw it, and it ended up going through a window.
Don't throw kegs out the window, dude. What the fuck is everybody else gonna drink?
It was empty, and I didn't throw it out the window. I threw it through the window.
Well, did you go outside, pick it back up, and throw it back through the windows to see if the window would go back together?
No. College security decided to show up, and we all ran.
Those dicks.
Yeah, it wasn't a regular house window. It was one of those big fucking 8-foot windows.
Don't do that anymore, bro.
I was 19.
I threw a guy through a window one time, and I went outside and grabbed him and threw him back through the window because I thought it would go back together. Guess what? It didn't go back together.
I didn't think it would, but I've never done that.
Unfortunately, I did.
I don't believe in violence.
Really?
Fuck no. I believe everybody should get a smack in the head every once in a while.
Miss Amy, I haven't voted yet. I should vote for a car that's not even here.
The 11.
No, she already hates me enough.
Yeah, you don't want to vote for, her stepson.
All right.
Hopefully she won't hate me so much.
Did you two keep the Ford held down good here?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
What'd you expect?
Pace car's in right now. We're getting ready for a restart on lap 70 of 85, and Rourke fires early this time. He's trying to get out as far as he can. He does it too. Got about 0.3 of a second lead at the line. The battle's for second right now between the 45 and the 16. We know the 16's a fast truck. He must have lost a spot on pit road there. He's trying to get it back.
Gone. I think that 48 is just flat out gone.
Well, I mean, when them guys are back there racing for second side by side, it allows that leader to pull away from them.
Right.
So the quicker the 16 can clear the 45, the better off he is, and you see he gets it done right here. The battle right behind that, though. 92 coming through the field. Dylan Altum working underneath the 77, so don't count him out of this battle. That's going to be the battle for the fourth spot right now. 77 has it, 92 wants it. It's getting go time. 72 of 85 right now, so about 13 laps to go here.
Think the 16 can catch that 48?
Oh, man. 92 was getting it done sideways, but he's going to make the pass happen, give the fourth position to the 92. And look at old Bradley Cooper trying to bring it up here in the top 5.
92's been drift driving the whole damn race.
You see old Bradley Cooper got a good run. He's going to take advantage of it. 5 truck back up to the 5th position. And you see that 3 truck of Hal Amy working his way back in the picture here, getting late in the race.
Yeah.
There's Hal. Riding in the 7th spot right now.
Damn, that's a nice paint.
72 of 85. Business is picking up. Now lap 73 they're working. This track requires a lot of patience. The unicorn power is kicking in loud and proud tonight. Remember, the 92 has unicorns on the Truck Nation with a pink spoiler. That's Melissa's paint job.
No, I was typing back to Mrs. Amy.
Oh. Well, looks like he meaning the 92, is working his way up, trying to get to that third place truck of Brian Jones there, the 45. Meanwhile, up front, Steve Seegers is trying to close the gap. He is within a second of the leader, Greg Rourke, in the 48. They got 11 laps to go. Be 10 when they get to the line. Seegers is holding back there about a second behind Rourke.
I'll be right back.
There's one thing that 48 truck has done here tonight. It's dominate We're now at 10 laps to go. Seeger's trying to keep him within striking distance. Go back a little farther, about a second and a half back, you're going to find a 45, and right behind Tim, and looks like gaining on him is going to be that number 92 of Dylan Altham. We know that kid's not afraid to get up on the wheels, so let's see what he can do here in these closing laps. He's got about 10 laps to get all he can out of it. Go back one more, though, to this 4th position, and these guys are doing battle, as you see Bradley Cooper. And if you take a look back here, Hal Amy in the 3s worked around the 77. Move Hal up to the 6th position right now. Hal 6th, Garrett Helmlinger back to 7th, 49 of Tim Hamlin, working back there in the 8th spot.
Greg's 1.3.
Yeah, he's 1.233 ahead right now. 77 to 85, so the laps are winding down here now. There's the 41, Nick Gardner. He come in as the points leader tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they going to get a little bit crazy, you think?
Nick up here in the top 10. I don't think so. I mean, these guys look like they're pretty settled in again. But, I mean, that's just enough laps for this truck to start to get a little wicked loose on them again.
Right.
What I'm interested to see is if maybe the 16 saved his tires a little bit here and might, with 5 to go, put the hammer down and try to make a run at him, or
if you were in that 48 car, would you or truck, would you kind of just relax a little bit?
I'm just taking it easy, backing my corners up some, and making sure I don't make any mistakes right now. Basically, I'm going to do what he's doing.
So you wouldn't just go full balls into it?
No.
The whole,
there's
whole
no sense in it. There's no sense in it. I mean, you got, 7 laps to go, 6 laps to go. You're up 1.5 seconds. The only person, in my opinion, that's going to beat the 48 tonight is the 48 itself.
Well, see, that's why I was asking. I mean, would you go full balls?
We got a caution.
What?
We have a caution.
It's impossible. I haven't seen any fire.
We got fire right now.
Burn it.
Burn it down. Our little thing didn't click the yellow. It's yellow now, but it wasn't yellow before. Trying to see who the caution was, but maybe I didn't go back far enough. Maybe I just didn't go back far enough, Nation. I thought it might have been 86, but I don't think it was, brother.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I mean, I saw the ass end of it, but I couldn't tell who it was.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what happened there. I thought it might have had something to do with the 86, but I couldn't really. Oh, actually, it was the 3 and the 5. I picked it up right here. You're going to see it on the replay.
Oh, 3 got
Contact
in
between
the
the 3 and the 5. Yeah.
Not code.
Always net code. We're going to back it up one more time just to take another look at it here.
No, we don't need to. It was netcode.
Well, it looked like Hal got a little loose driving into the corner, and it looked like the 5 motor drove in a little hard and got a little higher than he wanted to on entry there. And they make a little bit of contact, and that's all it takes. Just a little contact might spin the guy or send a guy spinning right into the wall.
Yeah, netcode.
So we had to screw around with the replay for a little while, but I'll be damned if I didn't find it.
You did find it, man. You nailed it.
All right. I don't know what happened or if it's strategy or what. I don't think the 16 pitted.
Do you think that's a good idea?
They had enough laps on them tires. I'm getting on pit road and taking 4 of them. Because this thing gets evil loose. They're going to restart with probably... They got 5 to go now. So I'd imagine when they get to the line, they're going to get the 2 to go, which will restart them at about lap 82. 3 laps is a long way around this track to hold all 4 fresh tires. I would have stopped and put 4 tires on. I mean, he was already in second. And
7.5 miles.
I'm going to tell you right now, he's probably going to be lucky if he winds up in the top 5. That's a very risky move. I mean, it's a 2.5 mile track, and you
It
got
is
4 straightaways.
No, but I mean, it's a very risky move. You're right.
You got 4 different sets of turns and 4 straightaways, a 2.5 mile track. 3 laps is a long time. And 4 fresh tires is much better than none. But I'm going to tell you, looking here, there's some 2-tire guys too. I know what Greg did. Greg went in and did what I would do, and that's take on 4 tires.
Right.
And even though that 48 is restarting back here in, I don't know, probably the 5th spot. And that's exactly where he's going to restart, it's in the 5th position. But watch out for him, because them 4 tires.
Yeah, because that 16 didn't. I mean, he has nothing.
Greg's
Why would you do that?
Well, it's a strategy, and in his defense right here, he's got some 2-tire guys behind him, right?
Right.
And those trucks, in my opinion, are going to handle probably worse than the 16 is.
Yeah. So what I mean, why would you do that?
The way this truck gets loose, you can throw 2 tires at it, but it ain't going to help it much. The 16 might cool them off here. What they have about 10 laps on that run.
Yes, sir.
He may be able to hold the 2 tires off enough, but I'm going to tell you what, those 4 tires back there on that 48 are going to be coming through that field like a rocket, buddy.
Because he's got no tires.
I mean, he's going to burn them down, but we get another caution and the race is over.
Oh, yeah, you could be betting on that.
So, and the 16 may make me look stupid and him look like a genius, because if we get a quick caution, this race is over. And
that is a good point.
in his defense, he's got guys back there with 2 tires. Then he's got the 4-tire guys. And the 4-tire guys aren't going to want to screw around getting through the 2-tire guys. They're just going to drive through there. And we just need a little contact. We got a caution in the end of the race, and the 16 comes out the winner.
What if you don't have a caution?
We don't have a caution, them 48's coming to the front. I can tell you that.
Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I needed to confirm.
Yeah, we don't have a caution, and the 4 tires are coming up there. So we're coming to 4 to go now. They're going to 2x2 them right here. How far back?
Probably all the way back.
All the way back, more than likely. It's what they usually do. So we got 2 to go. We're going to get a restart with 3 to go. No, 1 to go now. So we're going to get our restart with 3 to go. So eventually, or essentially, we have a green, a white, and a checker.
Right.
So we got a green-white checker coming up for you right here. It's too bad that we have to finish these under caution. NASCAR hasn't done that in, what, 3 years, 4 years? So
It's been a while.
you'd think iRacing could fix that for us. If you're listening to iRacing, we'd love to see you add that feature in here.
Yeah, now NASCAR has overtime.
Yeah, well, I mean, do it like NASCAR. What do they got, 2 or 3? And then after that, it's over.
Well, what does this have to do with NASCAR?
Well, now they get infinite restarts
Well,
as
these
long
trucks
as
are,
blah, 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 blah,
modeling the truck series in NASCAR.
Yeah, I know.
you know.
So I'm saying that's why don't they do that? Because
Well,
what does
they're-
this shit have to do with NASCAR?
They're trucks and they're going in an oval. Doo-doo-doo, but they're not NASCAR.
No,
They're
not
not.
even.
They're not NASCAR. They're iRacing.
But there's
Correct.
actually NASCAR drivers that do this.
Yes,
So
I'm driving.
because it is called a simulator, and the tracks, and even if the trucks don't really drive exactly the same, the tracks are very close.
right.
And that's those that seat time's invaluable for those real life drivers as well.
Exactly.
We're
I
getting
mean,
ready for a restart here. 16. Steve Seeger's your leader. Pace car's in right now. Seeger shot out fast there. He didn't waste no
right
time.
there's a 48.
Green flag, green flag.
48 getting a restart. He didn't take off really, really quick. The fight's back there for second. You know, see them guys back there on the 2 tires, and they're getting fanned out. The 16 sending it off into turn 1 here, doing a good job holding on to it so far. Brian Jones almost put it in the wall. The 14's wrecking right now at the bottom of the racetrack. They're
Well,
going for
that's
the
what
lead.
they're doing.
92 to the lead. The 45 working underneath the 92 here. He gets a run. Greg Rourke needs to make a hole here, find him a way to get through these guys. The 16 did fall back like we suspected.
He's got time.
We got a side-by-side battle for first right now. That's going to be between the 45 and the 92. The 92 is going to clear the 45. Dylan Altum's going to move the lead out. 45 is going to lose it and hit the outside wall, and they're
The yellow
flipping and
flag
wrecking
is out.
everywhere, and that's going to do it into the race right there.
That's it. 92.
The guy that got the worst end of that deal was a 48 of Greg Rourke, who absolutely dominated this race tonight.
He was breakdancing on there.
One caution changed the whole outcome of the race. How many times have I said that?
About 1,000.
Exactly. There's 2 to go, but there's not going to be enough time to get it restarted here.
No.
And that's what I said would end it. I mean, if they got racing like that, what did I say would happen, Nation?
I said there was going to be another caution.
All right, we're going to take a look at that again so the fans can see exactly what we were talking about and what went on there, all the excitement at the end.
Oh, they want to see the fire.
We're going to back it up. You see the 45 and the 92 fighting right here. 45 gets to the inside of the 92. We backed it up a little ways, but it's okay. We can relive it all.
That's all right.
45's on the inside of the 92 right here. Now he loses that spot. He's going to fall back to second. You got Garrett Helmlinger behind him in the 77, and you see Rourke back there in the 48. 45 gets loose. That 2 tires got loose and hit the wall, wound up on top of the 77. They got into
Man,
the
I thought
48.
he was going to jump the fence.
And, brother, they were wrecking from there.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, you see who got second? Tim Hamlin.
Yeah.
Points leader. Nick Gardner sitting in the 3rd spot. So Nick's going to bring it home for a good finish here tonight. But we're on the final lap under caution right here, Indianapolis, with the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series here at WFO Racing League. And I got time to say it if you haven't done so yet. Get your vote in for your favorite driver for Driver of the Day. We're going to stop counting them when they cross the finish line up here.
Yeah, you got a lap to go.
So if you haven't voted, you don't have a full lap, but you got couple of turns here. So if you haven't voted, get your votes in now. We'll go ahead and get them counted before the end. We do want to thank all the viewers for tuning in tonight. This one ran a little later than we liked. That means next season we'll come back to Indy and just cut the amount of laps down a little bit. Well, possibly get the server set up right, too. So
Yeah, there you go.
we can get this thing off on time. We started about, 14 minutes late tonight?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So if you take that 14 minutes off, we'd be done around 10:45. So we need to back it up to probably a 65 or 70 lap race in the future. So that is what we'll do. We live and learn. Next season it's going to be something different. But the party is on right now in the Altum household. Dylan being able to sneak up there at the end and get the win. He could hold
got
on
the
to
win,
the two
man.
tires. He'd been sideways all night long and holding on to it.
He's
So
been
he
drifting all around that track.
Exactly. He could hold on to the two tires. I didn't have any doubt.
I was extraordinarily impressed by his drifting. Just, I mean, damn.
What a turn of events, though, at the end.
Well, that's why we watch it.
It is. I mean, they put on a hell of a show for the fans, don't they?
Well, I love it.
They'll put you on the edge of your seats, that's for sure. One thing you're going to find over here at WFO Racing League is a hell of a race and a spectacular finish.
And my dumbass.
And that's it. That's going to do it right there. 92 is going to bring it across the line. He is your winner. He's just showing off his drifting skills right now.
He's pretty good at it.
Drifted away there, Dylan. He's holding on to it, too.
Like Indianapolis, Tokyo.
It's loud in her house, she said. All right, let's get that kid up here and let's get our interviews going so we're not stuck here all night. It's 11 o'clock now.
All right, let's do it.
Dylan Altum, this is Vern Nation and Hal Jr. up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, young man?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that last restart. That thing.
Oh, that was everywhere.
It was a little bit crazy. I seen some, we had one guy stay out, and then were you on two tires there?
No, I was on 4.
Okay, so you were on 4, and I think probably the 45 might have been on 2, right?
45 and Jeff were on 2, and the car in the front, I don't remember the number, was on no tires.
Gotcha. So you had to feel like you were sitting in a pretty good spot on that restart, taking
Yeah.
it there.
I was pretty much just sitting there hoping that they were going to go slow to the first corner and I could dive. And then when we got a good jump on the start, Jeff didn't go. So when we got to the line, we jumped down and got the inside line, which pretty much gave us a straight shot to the front.
Good job tonight.
Dylan, you're a drift driver, aren't you?
Yeah.
You did a lot of drifting tonight.
What, man,
I did a lot of it.
It was awesome to watch. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
I bet it was.
fucking
You go
awesome.
back through that broadcast. We spent some time on you and watching you save that truck I don't know how many times. And even one of the times you brought out a caution, you never stopped that truck. You spun it all the way around and
I
kept
did a
going.
360 and kept on going.
You just 360 and kept going. So, I mean, you had it figured out pretty good, the drift mode around here.
Yeah.
But you have anyone you want to thank, Dylan, before we're done here?
Oh, I just like to thank my friends that I was in the call with. They were giving me motivation, all that. I like to thank Unicorn Power on my hood for making me win.
Awesome. Good job
And I'd
tonight.
also like to say that I'm happy I won at my home track. I've never won here, and this is the first time.
Dylan, that's awesome,
It's
man.
rigged.
That is
Dylan, you
awesome.
from Indiana?
Yeah,
I'm from
you know
Indiana.
this.
You know this, Nation. We've had this discussion before.
I don't know. I'm old. I can't remember
paint.
shit.
Lead paint. Stay away from lead paint, Dylan.
And microwaves with no seal.
Microwaves no seal. Okay, got you.
There you go.
You did a good job, bro.
Yep, good
Appreciate
job
it,
tonight.
guys.
All right, that was the 92, your race winner, Dylan Altum. We see that the 41's mic is not operational tonight, so we won't be giving him the third place interview, but we're going to go ahead and grab Tim Hamlet, and we're going to grab Rourke after this.
Cool.
Tim Hamlet, this is Vern Nation and Hal Jr. up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Got a copy.
Tell us about what you've seen on that restart and finish that propelled you up to second there.
Some white knuckles, man.
I think that was the best explanation for it so far.
That's pretty much the way it is.
Man, it got wild under your windshield, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
I see.
I was
Oh, go ahead, Tim.
going to say I had plans to just follow Greg to there because he knows how to run it and let him open some doors. Try to knock up a few people, but hey, sometimes luck's a good thing, right?
Yeah, and a few people knocked themselves out of your way, and you drove her right up there, didn't you?
Hey,
That's a good
And he
night.
drove it like a boss, Tim.
Drove it like a boss. We
Not
hated
with
this.
Bob Ross?
Yeah, Bob Ross drove it just like him. No, we hated to see it for some of those guys like Rourke. He absolutely was the class of the field tonight and dominated in that 48.
Yeah, and I mean, he was good in all aspects of it. There was a huge change in the track there in the last 20 laps. It was, the whole loose condition that was coming in after lap 7 or 8 was non-existent. It was just gripping.
Man, he's still drifting around that track.
I see it. We're watching it on the broadcast. It's pretty funny. Yeah, so we can't interview Nick tonight, so we'll go ahead and pull Hal Lamy up here because I'm assuming that's the driver of the day, right?
That is by far the driver of the day.
How many votes did he get? Did we got a record amount tonight?
I counted 12.
Well, it's not a record amount, but it's damn close.
No, last night he got 14.
Right. I think that's the record.
That is the
All right, Nation, take it away.
Hal Amy. Hal Amy. This is Vern, Nation, and Tim, and we got Junior.
How you doing?
Doing all right, buddy. How are you? Guess what you won again?
Really? Cool.
By a fucking shitload.
By a landslide. We think the system's rigged.
Yeah, I think this is rigged.
Oh,
You
somebody
got
rigged it.
you got
Well,
12
I finished
votes.
where I started.
I think
Well,
Bob
that's a
Ross did it.
Thing.
I think he rigged the system.
Bob Ross did it.
Yep.
Yeah. Not
So
a bad
how?
night.
How'd you like the race, buddy?
It was alright. Just didn't. They were a lot. Everybody's faster. I couldn't get no speed out of it.
That's all right.
Is
You
what
have
it is.
anybody? You have anybody you want to thank or anything?
I gotta thank Choco's paint.
Really? You fucking went there.
That's a good one, huh? Choco Paints.
That's fucked up.
Nah, thank you everybody. Everybody who voted, all the viewers, WFO, all of our drivers.
He gave that paint some chocolate love.
Yeah, you did scratch my paint, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Nah,
a little
you
more
did.
than scratch it. They
I think
fixed
you
it
did
up
good,
though.
bro.
Put a couple wrinkles on it early, but man, he got it fixed up and looked like he kept it straight the rest of the night. So good job there, Hal.
Yeah, it was alright.
Especially on a track that, you probably ain't got much of a love relationship with.
No, not really.
Unless he loves to hate it. It's a love-hate
did all right.
relationship. Indy loves
Those
Hal.
are-
Hal hates Indy.
Those are usually the best ones.
Hey, I'm happy we got a top 10.
Yeah, I felt bad for Rourke there. I knew restarting
me
back
too.
there was going to be a bad, possibly a bad thing because I figured there was a caution coming. You got
Right.
you got a restarter with no tires, and then one with one or two there with two tires, then 4 tires behind them, and it usually don't end up well. So hated it for him. Is Greg still in here? Yes,
I think
he is.
so.
Let's go get him.
Grab him.
Greg Rourke. This is Vern and everybody. I mean, half
The
the
whole
WFO.
bunch of fucking
Half
people.
the WFO up here in the broadcast booth now. Man, I'll tell you, dominating that race tonight. Absolutely dominated it. Tell us about that last pit stop. What happened there?
I knew some of them were going to take 2 tires, so I tried to get all I could get. Overshot it.
Darn it, man. Restarted the 5th position, and really, you're just probably a little bit too far back, wouldn't you say?
Well, no, I had on fresh tires. I could get whatever lead I wanted. So had they stayed clean, yeah, I could pass them at will. But I gave up some there for Garrett. Could have took him 3 wide. I started to, but I didn't. And here's another one. Being a little too nice got me wrecked out this time.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you, you definitely the class of the field tonight. That 48 truck looked fast through, all aspects of the run. It didn't look like you had much problem
Absolutely.
getting around here at all. So,
No, it as the grip come off the tires and they got hot, basically it was just managing where your entry point was and just making sure you didn't jump back into the throttle too hard,
right.
and you could manage it really easy. And we practiced some long runs last night, and learned a lot. I was just managing the gap there. I had Steve behind me, and you know, as long as he could stay in the draft, he could stay with me. But if I could, break that 0.7 of a second barrier, I could get away from him. But I don't know. That one's just
It's
don't know
slipped
what to
away,
say.
man. It slipped away.
Don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I
Good
can't.
run, Greg.
I can't say anything that I said when that happened. So yeah, I'll just leave it at that sucks.
It does, man. You had a fast truck and definitely just absolutely smooth. It was so smooth watching you get around the track. I mean, you hit your marks every corner, not just every lap, but every corner, and that takes a lot of discipline. So our hats in the booth are off to you, and I'm sure a lot of the fans that were watching because you've done a hell of a job tonight.
Well, guys, I appreciate everything y'all do, and it's I want to thank you guys, putting on this league and doing a great job broadcasting and
How
adminning and everything, and I appreciate it. I really do.
we can't go wrong with Nation in here, man.
No, when you've got somebody of that caliber broadcasting, I mean, it's only
He's
a
a
matter of
world class
time.
talent.
He's world
Well,
class.
it's only a matter of time before this is on ESPN every Tuesday and Wednesday.
He couldn't get the short bus off of him earlier, though.
Well, as many times as he pitches himself up under the bus, I mean, it's a wonder he doesn't wear it around as a hat to work.
Right. He tries to.
Yeah.
He's part of the shortcut bus crew there, but we're going to. Nation and I are actually talking about getting a short bus and pimping it out and putting WFO racing on it. And
I'm just going to sit here quietly.
we're going to do a little traveling in it, aren't we, Nation?
Well,
No.
there's that party bus deal. A Nation can sit in the front seat,
That's right.
be like one of them school bus monitors.
Yeah,
Give him a microphone.
Damn.
we'll get us
Give
a
him a
dedicated.
Get
microphone.
down, kids.
We'll get us a dedicated driver.
Well,
And-
yeah, exactly. And then Nation can sit there with his microphone, and he'd be like a strip club DJ. He'd
That's
say,
right.
"And now on the main stage."
Oh, there's going to
Is
be poles in it,
is
ain't there, Nation?
glitter.
There's going to be poles in that bus, isn't there?
Yeah, we have to have poles and glitter.
Quite a few.
That's right. We're going to go through, just lock the daughters up when we start rolling through all them cities in the pimped out short
Yeah.
bus.
Well, fucking Ruark's gonna have to have, he's gonna have to Uber drive this shit.
We're going to turn
Well,
it
I
into
mean-
the Uber bus.
Well, with Nation,
Yeah, it'd be an
with,
Uber
with,
bus.
hey, with Nation's dulcet tones, can't go wrong. I mean, I mean, it's
Damn.
like having a lifted truck, man. The panties just fall every time he speaks.
Damn.
Chick there holding her panties. Oh, you drive a Chevy?
Stop it, Nation!
We
Stop
need
it!
these.
People,
We don't
people's
necessarily
underwear are
have to
falling off.
get we don't have to get a Chevy short bus. We can get an international.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
diesel.
fuck yeah,
It's
the
gotta be a diesel.
internationals
We're
are
getting
better.
an international. We're not getting no fucking Chevy short bus, dude.
We get a Duramax.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Also get a Cummins.
Oh, that's got
But they'll be
Nation's name
doing
all
off
over it,
truck.
just for the name alone.
Especially when look at the net code, Bradley Cooper. The coop, where's he at? We get the coop up in here.
Fuck yeah, get Koopa in here.
There he is. He's down there. We'll get him. Coop, that net code got you? Well, Coop ain't talking yet.
Hello.
He said the net code got him. We still got a lot of viewers, so I didn't really want to shut him off. Yeah, but damn it, we're getting late into the night, aren't we?
I don't know.
That race was. I gonna say the race went a long time, but it was really the dumbass setting up the race tonight.
Oh, goddamn, that's all you. It's not
Yeah,
me.
I think I earned the title of the village idiot tonight.
There you go.
I was gonna say I thought Nation
For
set that
once,
up.
I didn't get it.
Nation can still take half the blame.
Nope.
Well, you know what it is. You know what it is, Vern. I
all
know
the
what
fucking
happened.
time I spend with him in the broadcast booth, the son bitch is rubbing off on me. Is what's wrong?
Well, I figured he was probably talking with that $1 million voice he's got, and it distracted you, and that's what caused you. You know, it's an easy slip to make when
I'll
you got
bet
that
you're
kind
right,
of
Greg. I mean,
yeah, those kind of tones.
How come I always got to get thrown under the bus?
We're not even throwing you under the bus. This time he's complimenting the shit out of you, and you're not even catching it.
You know, well, I mean, you know, his voice is like,
he'll catch a
you know,
bus.
back in the day, they tried to develop that sound called the brown note that would cause soldiers to shit themselves on the field, and that's what his voice is like.
That was pretty good.
That was a good one.
It was pretty good, man. But fuck you.
Nation taking a beating and still laughing about it.
It was pretty funny.
It was.
That's what his voice is like, boys. I'm here to tell you.
I'll tell you, we had a lot of
Damn.
fun in the booth tonight. Greg out there stinking up the show for a while, though. Most of the race.
Greg, I tell you what, Greg, I had you pegged for the winner. I mean, I really did. You
how
ran
hard
like
was that? At one
Thanks
time,
for
he
the
had a
com- yeah.
5.5 second
Thanks for the
fucking
com-
lead.
I mean, I was like, fucking, how can he's not going to lose this?
Well,
There's no fucking.
you jinx the shit out of her.
Well, I've had a lot of nights like you
I
just
didn't
had.
say it out loud.
I've had a lot of nights like Greg had tonight, and I can tell you it don't feel good.
No, it's pretty aggravating.
No loss feels good.
No, I don't imagine it's like the best feeling in the world.
No,
But
it's really. I'm glad I'm going on vacation. We'll put it that way.
there you go, buddy.
Well, enjoy your vacation.
Where are you
Greg.
going?
Oh, flying out tomorrow for the All-Star race in Charlotte.
Awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, got pit passes the whole nine. I'm gonna go down there. I might come back
Awesome.
with a job.
Damn it.
There
man.
you go.
It depends on who I run into. That's what I used to do. You know.
Can you bring me one back too?
Bring you.
You ready to go back
Well-
to work in NASCAR there, Greg?
I don't know. We'll see what happens if I catch a fever when I'm down there.
There you go.
That means he's going to come back with a job.
We'll see when he comes back. He gets a job down there. He might not come back to WFO. We'll have to see.
Oh, damn, he's going to
There's
abandon
Cooper.
W.
What's going on?
That
Where the
fucking netcode was terrible, man.
Yeah, that could.
We blame every wreck on netcode from now on in the broadcast booth.
All right, on.
I like
Burn
that
did.
idea.
We still broadcasting?
Yeah, we're broadcasting.
Yeah. Good.
Well, hello everyone. I just thought I'd come in and say hello and goodbye. I'm gonna go watch some Game of Thrones with the old lady.
Damn it, man. That quick. Just in and out.
I know. Tonight
Game
was
of
a long-
That's Story Nation's life, in and out real quick.
You better get on out of here and go do some sucking
God
up.
damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That bus is tough.
Get on out and go do some sucking up.
Or fucking up.
Good racing tonight, guys.
But I mean, if you have to watch Game of Thrones with your old lady, you shouldn't have to do too much sucking up.
He's a good man. He's got the right plan there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Happy wife equal happy life.
That's right.
And unfortunately,
Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Hey, unfortunately, Hal can't get that because of Nation.
Thanks,
What
Nation.
the fuck now?
Oh my God, he's starting wars with her.
Oh,
I didn't do anything.
Ask her, Hal.
All right,
I
guys.
didn't do anything.
See you, Brad.
All right, Coop, have a good night, man.
Have a good one, man.
Take care, Coop. I didn't do anything
Hal's gonna
to
take a beating
Diana. I
later on.
didn't. I didn't do anything. Not this time.
You caused all that netcode, Nation.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to blame that on me.
Calculator did it.
It was that brown note coming out of his voice box.
What the fuck did I ever do to you?
Oh, this is getting so good.
I'm glad it's being recorded.
I am
Even when
too.
I'm so mad, I that my face is a burning. I can still come up with a good one-liner here and there.
Greg, I don't even know why I like you.
Bob Ross, you ain't got
I
nothing to
don't
chime
either.
in about?
I'm just enjoying the commentary here.
Yeah,
Listen.
he's probably like, what the fuck are you people
He's
talking
thinking about happy little cars.
He's
And
thinking
happy
about
little
what he
accidents.
missed. All of a sudden, we started broadcasting while he was going, turn it into a whole shit show.
He's like, fucking, I was deployed overseas, and you motherfuckers turned it into this?
I like it better this way.
Oh, it is what it is. I mean, fuck. What are we gonna do?
We ain't gonna do nothing. We're just gonna keep broadcasting. Hopefully, the guys keep showing up and racing, so we got something to broadcast. If they don't show up no more, I guess we'll just broadcast a bunch of nothing going around the fucking racetrack, nation.
Yeah, but we got no haters.
Broadcasting the grass grow.
That's right. We'll see at how many inches a day we can get the grass to grow in Indianapolis. Fuck, there ain't no grass.
Where do the fucking haters go?
They give up. They finally moved
Who the
on.
fuck
God
cares?
damn
Move on.
it.
Why do
That's
you
what
want the
my
haters
life
back?
thrives on. My life
The
thrives
haters?
on the haters.
I can tell you what. I am very happy to see the viewer amount on Twitch going up every broadcast.
So I want the
The higher
haters.
you
I
get,
love
the
them.
more views you'll get.
Right. I'm really happy.
Because you'll move to the top of the boards.
I'm really happy to see the viewer count starting to move up in Twitch, and
That's what happened tonight. It got to 6, and the people started staying.
I started
The higher
staying
up the board you
watching.
get.
Hell, they were joining in on the chat tonight, which was really cool. So, asking how do you vote for driver of the day and stuff like that. So
That's pretty cool.
we got them on both platforms doing it now.
I still like the haters.
We know
Golly,
you do,
Nation.
Nation.
I do. I love them.
Go join.
Haters gonna hate.
Go hunt them down. See if you can find their Discord or TeamSpeak, and
Yeah. We know where
Yeah,
you
but
can
if I
find them.
go do that, I'm just gonna hate their shit.
you can go in there and rub their legs if you want.
On your knees.
Cool.
Wow.
Good.
With Vaseline.
All right, with that, we are going to go ahead and shut it down because it's 11:17 at night.
Yeah, guys, I need to take off.
Roy's
Vern's
getting
like,
out
we're
of here.
getting the fuck out of here.
I got to do
Have a
points
good
and
one,
stuff
Greg.
still, so it's going to take me a few minutes, and some of these guys are going
Enjoy
to
your
where they're at
vacation,
in the
man.
chase.
Absolutely, guys. I'll catch you on Tuesday.
Rourke, have a
All
good
right,
night,
man.
buddy.
Have a
We'll
good
see you then.
vacation, Craig.
So with that, we want to remind all the viewers to check out tomorrow night's WFO Racing League X Series Xfinity Cars, which is going to be right here at Indianapolis again. So
It is.
check out the X Series tomorrow night. That's going to be Thursday night, 9 p.m., and it's going to start at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, I promise you that. But we appreciate everybody tuning into the broadcast. Give us a like, a hate, a subscribe, whatever you want to do. Maybe a follow on Twitch if you were watching on that platform. And
Love
that's it.
y'all. Take care.
Good night.